Question 27. Here are the equations of four straight lines. Line K, y equals 3x minus 1. Line L, 4y equals 2x plus 2. Line M, 3x plus 3y equals 3. And line N, 3x minus y equals minus 9. Two of these lines are parallel. Write down which two lines. So, we have to know what parallel means. And it's one of those key things for lines which you need to be aware of. Parallel lines have the same gradient. And you know that you've got the formula y equals mx plus c, which is the equation of any straight line. And there are two things that are featured on here. So you've got your y coordinate, you've got your x coordinate, and then you've got m and c. And m is the gradient, and c is the intercept on the y-axis. So if you imagine what your graph looks like, the gradient is how steep the line is, and the intercept is where does it cross the y-axis. So what's that coordinate there? What point is that on the y? So we want to work out which of these have the same gradient, so which of them have the same m value. Now notice it's y equals. Not 4y equals, not 3y equals, not minus y equals, y equals. So we have to rearrange these equations so that they are all in that form, so y equals, so that we can work out what the gradient for each one is. The first one is already done. Yeah, it's already y equals. The second one is quite interesting. It's 4y. So how do we change 4y into y? We divide by 4. So this one we're going to be dividing by 4. So we end up getting y equals, and then 2 divided by 4 is a half, and 2 divided by 4 is a half. Okay, you can use your calculator for that, obviously. Yeah, 0.5 is also fine. Do they have the same gradient? No. Okay, but it might be a different pair that match up. Line M, 3x plus 3y equals 3. Well, at the moment, everything is on this side. I'm going to rewrite M over here. So line M, 3x plus 3y equals 3. My first step is that I want to get rid of this 3x, because I want 3y on its own. So I'm going to take away 3x from both sides of the equation, so I get 3y equals minus 3x plus 3. Okay, I've written it like that. It could be 3 minus 3x, but just to keep it in the mx plus c format. We then want y on its own, so we're going to divide by 3. So y equals minus x plus 1. Okay, because I've divided everything by 3. So that's m, and then finally line n. So we have 3x minus y equals minus 9. Again, we want to get rid of this 3x first of all, so I'm going to take that away from both sides. So I get minus y equals minus 3x minus 9. And then that's negative y. So to get rid of negative y, I'm going to have to change all the signs, or multiply everything by minus 1. So if I multiply everything by minus 1, or change all the signs, then minus y becomes plus y, minus 3x becomes plus 3x, and minus 9 becomes plus 9. Okay. Now I'm going to identify the gradients in each one. So the gradient in the first one is 3. The gradient in the second one is a half. The gradient in the third one is minus 1. And the gradient in the fourth one is 3. So which two are the same? The first one and the last one. So line K and line N. quite a lot of work for 1 mark, and you'll find that at the end of a paper because they don't want to allocate lots of marks to a question they think a lot of you are going to get wrong.